The following exercise program has been designed for an individual experiencing feet flattening and possibly overpronation at the ankle. The first phase of our exercise continuum, which is inhibition, is going to be completed through 2 exercises in this weekly program. The first being SMR with foam roller on the lateral gastroc and soleus, which will be demonstrated by my athlete. So it's important when foam rolling that you begin at the ankle and then proceed to roll up to the knee and back. This is to be completed in 1 set for 30 seconds. The second exercise that I've included in this program to inhibit the overactive muscles that are contributing to feet flattening is SMR on the perineals, which is a foam rolling exercise similar to the gastroc, but this time on the lateral side of the leg, and is to be completed from the ankle to the knee, rolling for 1 set of 30 seconds, which will now be shown by Dustin. Okay. So it's important to keep the body straight, rolling from ankle to knee, back to ankle. The second phase of our exercise continuum is the lengthening phase, and I have assigned 2 stretches for the individual to complete to help combat feet flattening. The first stretch is a standing gastroc stretch. It's important to make sure that the foot that is being stretched is facing completely forward and is not slightly everted or inverted, which is a simple error that can commonly be made. So I'm going to have my demonstrator here step forward with the left foot, because in this instance it is the right foot that is being stretched. It's important to note that when your individual is completing the standing gastroc stretch, that their foot is facing forward as such, because it's easy to accidentally have them evert or invert their foot, and then to also keep the heel flat on the ground so that you can get a full stretch through the gastroc. This is going to be completed for 1 set of a 30-second hold. The second stretch that I've included in this weekly program is a stretch of the gastroc and perineals. What I like about this stretch is it's easy to be completed at home and all you need is a towel. So what's going to be done is you're going to make sure that the towel is up at the balls of the feet, and you're simply going to pull so that it can be felt in the lateral gastroc and the perineals, and this will be completed 1 set for a 30-second hold. The first exercise that I've assigned for the activation phase is a 3-way ankle band exercise, and we will go ahead and show you each of those on an individual basis, starting off with the plantar flexion section of the exercise. Now, as you'll see, I have a towel roll under my athlete's ankle here. That's to help improve the amount of range of motion that he will get as he plantar flexes. And what he's going to do is he's going to plantar flex with resistance pulled on the band. He's going to hold for 2 seconds and then a 4 count back to that neutral position. Again, 1, 2, and then taking 4 seconds to come back up. This is going to be 2 sets of 15. The second phase of the ankle band exercise is the dorsiflexion phase. So this can be done with the band either tied to a furniture leg, like a table leg, but since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and hold this for him. So I'm pulling, I have a good bit of resistance on the band. He is going to dorsiflex, hold for 2 seconds, and then give me a 4 count back down. This also is to be completed 2 sets of 15 repetitions. The last movement of the 3-way ankle band is going to be an inversion exercise, and it can be done solo, which is convenient, but what you're going to have the person do is cross over the leg that they are working on strengthening, and then you're going to wrap the band around so that it's on the inside of their foot, take it around the opposite so that they can then hold onto the band. They're then going to invert, hold for 2 seconds, and give me a 4 count back to neutral. Good. This is to be completed for 2 sets of 15 reps as well. In the final exercise for activation, I'm going to have the individual complete a single leg calf raise, and we're doing so on the stairs so that there's an increased range of motion here. Ensuring that the foot is facing forward, there's no inversion or eversion occurring. He's going to drop his heel below the stair line and then raise up onto his toes, holding onto the banister for support, but not pulling on the banister. All of the motion is coming through the calf. Again, holding onto the banister is just for balance. This is to be completed 2 sets of 15 reps. In the final phase of the exercise program here, I have assigned 2 dynamic exercises to help with integration. The first being a single leg balance where the individual is going to stand on his right leg and he is going to move his left in a knee extended position from forward, lateral, and backward, making sure that his foot is facing forward the entire time and that there is no inversion or eversion occurring. This is to be completed 2 sets of 15 repetitions. The final exercise of this program that I've included is a backward lunge to balance, and I've chosen to do backwards because of the weaknesses that are occurring in the hip flexor regions. And so we're going to have Dustin here illustrate how you are going to step backwards with the right and then gently tap and balance. Thank you. This is to be done 2 sets of 15 repetitions. When doing the standing gastroc stretch, it's important to make sure that your athlete's foot is facing forward.